And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off. To a quick start.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Paul passes to Sohan. The layup off target.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his 2nd season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Now Irving, following Chris Paul's 3-point attempts. Just 4 to shoot. Count it. Irving's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Mavs.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Paul outside. Pass to Sohan. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. He takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Thompson in the corner. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. From deep. And the basket by Vassell.
What a response from Vassell. Coming right back with the 3 of his own.
Pass to Washington. From outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Doncic.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a 3, and he is coming right back at you.
Paul kicks to Vassell. Sohan with the screen. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Inside and stolen by Irving. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Thompson outside. Irving against Vassell. Offensive rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Wembanyama. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in to swipe the contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic outside. Shoots the three. Dallas no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Down low, it's stolen by Wembanyama. Ball looking around. Back to Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. 7 points in the game. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Second, Luka Doncic.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. Here matched up against San Antonio is how they'll tip off the new season.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
Al Paul following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Wembanyama, no good. Here's Washington. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He misses the free throw. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
Yeah, they never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster, so all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Wembanyama. And here is Barnes. It's Vassell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Irving. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 10 points in the game. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Doncic. He has 6. From the line, good on the shot. 8 points for him.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Vassell. 6-point game. Over in the corner, Paul. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Vassell finds Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Gafford against Wembanyama. Goes back up, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Washington passes to Gafford. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Clock is at 3. The 3 for Doncic. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Washington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dante Exum is checked in for Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Irving.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Doncic against Jones. From deep, Johnson knocks down the 3 ball. And the Spurs lead by 9.
I love the confidence from Johnson. I want to see him continue taking these types of shots.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Mavericks have been much improved defensively. Coach Jason Kidd says when you're leaning on Luka offensively to deliver, and he does, you have to be able to cover him. Not just him, but Kyrie. The focus on playing defense and protecting one another is at a high right now. It can't just be 3 guys. It has to be all 5. Kevin?
It is, David. You're right. It's a team game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. San Antonio leading by 9. And here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Collins kicks to Johnson. And he converts the layup.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now, here's Exum. Chalk up 2 there. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in, and San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in. Pass to Doncic. Lively sets a screen for Doncic. Cranes the three-pointer. Doncic has got 18 points in the game.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Johnson down low. Misses from close range. Average trailed by 8. 1:14 left to play in the first. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
So it's the Spurs now after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
Lively sets a screen for Doncic. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And the basket by Castle.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Jones looking for an opening. Collins finds Jones. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Shot by Grimes. No good. That will count. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And, you know, the Spurs have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
We've got Derek Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Exum. And it's Grimes in at the 2. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Lively against Collins. Lively with it. Still without a basket. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Got a piece of it. Irving with the steal. And he drives in from the corner. He gets it in there. Grimes has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Castle. Pass to Jones. Here's Castle. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Irving passes to Lively. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 11-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that one's good, Wembanyama.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Now here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Zach Collins. Vassell comes in for Castle. And Paul subbed in for Trey Jones.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Al Paul. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Grimes, defended by Paul. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Now here's Vassell. He's tightly guarded, off target at the rim. Exum passes to Irving. Going inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Now here's Paul. Four on the clock. Fader on the way and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's now 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. Irving against Vassell. No good from Irving. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Wembanyama. Hits the jumper. Wembanyama's got 23.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Irving. He's got 14. Three-pointer. Another miss by Irving.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside for Wembanyama. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. 2 points, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Shoots over Vassell. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Paul. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Count that bucket. Grimes has got 4 this quarter. Spurs leading by 11. Vassell with it. 12 points for him. In the corner, Sohan with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Sohan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Dallas. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Here's Grimes, defended by Paul. Marshall deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Irving. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Irving's got 18 points in the game. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The 3. Vassell, no good.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Here's Exum. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Sacre bleu, Wembanyama.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Barnes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
And stolen by Vassell. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Mavericks trail by 12. On the wing, Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 9 points per last year. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving from the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
Now, Sohan. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vassell. They grab their own miss. Wembanyama. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wembanyama's got 27. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against the guy that good.
And so here is Dallas following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Thompson, takes a 3. Thompson with the 3.
And how's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Ball outside. Barnes finds Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Paul for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got 6. And so it's San Antonio. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half.
Hello and welcome.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
All right, getting back to this game now, and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now,
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the point. No good on the free throw. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Spurs leading by 14. And it's Paul penetrating, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Doncic with it. Chris Paul covering.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here is Paul. Pass to Barnes. Launches it. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kyrie Irving has teamed up with Luka Doncic. Guy says he's a winner. I'm a winner. We like going against the best. That's where we connect. It's about how we galvanize the rest of the group. I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. I've failed and succeeded at the highest level. And I want to get back to that place. Kevin?
And if anybody can do it, it is Kai. Title or bust. Thank you, D.A.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
A nice shot by Sohan.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sohan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
Thompson passes to Doncic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got 24 points. Spurs leading by 16. To the wing on the left. Wembanyama down low. He's covered by Washington.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Gafford. Irving with it. For 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Paul outside. Now here's Vassell. From outside off the mark. Doncic against Vassell. And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Here's Gafford. Tries again. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Paul. 8 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Thompson. Last season's performance for him. He averaged 18 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Paul passes to Barnes. Gafford with the steal. And here they come. Moving it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The Spurs making a switch here. Hamu Kelishvili is checked in.
Yeah, and that mid-range shot is really Vassell's primary weapon.
The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer.
Timeout.
What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be P.J. Washington shooting. Chris Paul picks up that one. For Dallas, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Here's Sohan. Basket good. Sohan's got 9 points.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Knocked away. Doncic kicks to Thompson. And the three off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
14 foul.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Count that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Mavericks trail by 14. Washington passes to Doncic. And Thompson kicks to Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And some changes here for the Spurs. Collins checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Castle comes in for Devin Vassell. And Trey Jones subbed in for Paul. Spurs leading by 11. Now Jones. Here's Castle. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Shot from 16, and another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 31. Off with the layup. Outside, Jones. Offline with his 3. Mavericks trail by 9. Swiped it away. And stolen by Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 29.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. From beyond the arc. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 9.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Washington with a screen on Collins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Castle.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Exum in for Irving.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's Champagnie. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 35 in the game.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Castle. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
3, Marshall. That one doesn't go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Jones. Stolen by Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
Here's Exum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 6 points for Dante Exum.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Collins. It's deflected. And here's Thompson from past the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in assists. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Dallas. Champagnie passes to Johnson. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Johnson's got 13 points.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Lively a screen on Collins. And here's Doncic from the arc. The triple! Doncic!
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Johnson, the pass to Champagnie. Outside, Jones. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9 to the paint. Here's Marshall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. Marshall hits them both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. To the left side wing. Pass to Johnson. For the three. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Exum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Then one on Castle. And the first one drops. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Exum hits them both. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Pass to Castle. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Marshall with it. Over in the corner, Doncic. No good with the triple. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Spurs out in front, up by 5. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. The 3 from Barnes. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Marshall. And here's Exum. Here's Lively. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wembanyama against Lively. Johnson, a wide open look, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
And a wide open look for Irving. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Chris Paul is checked in for Castle.
Chris Paul.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. Back to Wembanyama. Launches a 3. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Wembanyama.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now, here's Washington. Lively sends a screen for Washington. To stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw missing. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. Pass to Sohan. Over to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Marshall passes to Lively. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Washington kicks to Exum. Outside Irving. The three. It's deflected.
High effort defensive play by Sohan. He can be very effective on that end of the floor.
Washington finds Exum. There's a screen by Washington. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. San Antonio leading by 15.
Who's got CP?
Paul outside. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From 12 feet out. And the rejection by Wembanyama. No good on that one. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Irving against Paul. Nobody near Barnes. San Antonio again missing. Mavericks trail by 18. Washington passes to Thompson from the wing, and that one is good.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. He throw good, Wembanyama. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 19. Washington kicks to Irving. Shot from the top of the key. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 31 points for Kyrie Irving. San Antonio's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Paul against Irving. Branham, the pass to Paul. The 3 from Barnes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Washington. It's stolen. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Exum in the corner. Here's Washington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Paul kicks to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Washington, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Washington's got 19 points.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Pass to Sohan. Buries it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 15.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Thompson passes to Washington. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 22. San Antonio leading by 12. Now Paul. Pass to Sohan. Lets it go from deep. Exum pulls it in. The Mavericks are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Gafford. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. The Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Gafford cans them both. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Vassell against Irving. Sinks the triple. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Ball against Doncic. Ball passes to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And Gafford throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Ball finds Vassell. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 21.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 42 points for Luka Doncic. Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Now, Sohan. Off target from three-point range. Ball against Washington. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Kelvin Johnson.
That's a 2 from Paul. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Paul's got 10 points in just the second half. Doncic against Paul. And taken away by Paul. Here's Vassell. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
Well, he's already hit more 3s since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Doncic kicks to Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Wembanyama with the shot. Vassell, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Irving. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs leading by 9. Ball outside. To the inside. Wembanyama. And the rejection by Gafford. And the basket by Vassell. Dallas now running out of time. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Washington kicks to Thompson. Luka taking it in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. San Antonio leading by 12. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Mavericks with the rebound. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. 1:11 left to play here in the fourth.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets the three fly. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing.
First foul. Charles Bassett. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
He doesn't get the second one. And San Antonio has possession. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Flynn. Misses from short range. At the top of the key, Marshall. Here's Castle. And the miss. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if you can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.